And now with the NBA playoffs with me, Adel Mozip.
Hello, Yemeni American visitors online. Welcome to the NBA playoffs. And this is Adel Mozip welcoming you to this program. And we have our senior correspondent for the NBA, Mr. Ayad Shwahati from Detroit, Michigan. Ayad, welcome to the program.
Thank you.
Can you tell us a little bit about what happened yesterday between the first game between the Cavaliers and the Pistons? The Pistons, I believe, they were on the eighth seed, and the Cleveland Cavaliers are on the first. What happened in the game, and what was the final score, and why Detroit lost in that game?
No, actually, yesterday was a great matchup between the Pistons and the Cavaliers, and both teams came to the game with a very high energy. Especially in the first half, the Pistons were able to shoot over 50%, and the problem that caused the Pistons to lose the game is in the second half they turned to become a jump shooter team instead of taking the ball to the net and score it. And actually, the player of the game was LeBron James. He was able to take over the game. He actually scored 38 points, and he played 40 minutes.
So, I see that the Cavalier secret is LeBron James. Now, do you think that LeBron James, if he gets injured, will the Cavaliers have any luck of advancing to the finals?
Absolutely. I think if LeBron James get injured, the Pistons will have a great chance to win the series because, I mean, LeBron James always, when he gets the ball, you always see two defenders around him. So, which get another player open, which gives him a great chance to shoot the ball. And I think if LeBron James gets injured, the Pistons will have a great chance to win the series.
Now, the Pistons have a terrible season since 2002. Do you explain what was the reason? Is Billups was really the big upset for Detroit?
Absolutely. Chauncey Billups was a great leader, and the team cannot do anything without a leader. And I think the trade was not a great trade for the Detroit Pistons because they need a point guard, and Chauncey Billups was the only player who runs the team like they did in the past 5 years.
That's great. Now let's jump to today's games, and where before we go to today's games, can you tell us a little bit what happened yesterday in other games and other series?
Today it was against the Celtics and Chicago Bulls. It was between the Chicago Bulls, between the second place and the seventh place. And Chicago Bulls came to the game with a very high energy, and they were able to beat the Celtics in their home. And Kevin Garnett did not play; he is injured.
Now, do you think the Celtics, the defending champions, will be able to advance from this series?
No, I don't think so. I think Chicago they have very young guys, and they're able to take over the game anytime they want. They have the ability. They're very talented, and they're going back to Chicago, and they will have a chance to win 2 games and go back to Boston and win a game. And I think they have a chance to win the series.
Now, were there other games yesterday that happened? I believe the Orlando Magic and the Sixers.
No, actually, Orlando Magic is playing today, and they're playing there in the first quarter. They're at the end of the first quarter. Philadelphia is winning 22-19. They're playing at Orlando Magic.
That's good. And today's games is the big game between the Lakers.
Yeah, today we just watched a big game between the Lakers and Utah Jazz, and LeBron James was very aggressive. He actually scored 24
Yeah,
points,
Kobe Bryant.
and Trevor Ariza scored a playoff career for himself, 21 points. And Carlos Boozer scored 27 points, but the Lakers end up with a W.
Now, what's the secret of the Lakers? Is it only Kobe Bryant?
Actually, the Lakers have a great coach, and they also have great weapons in the bench, which he could use anytime he wants. They have Walt and Luke. They have Farmer Jordan. They have Morrison Adam. They also have the starters Lamar Odom, Kobe Bryant, Dirk Fisher, Andrew Bynum, and Andrew Bynum, he was injured. He just came back, and he's playing very well.
Yemeni American Net listeners, you're listening to the NBA playoffs with Adel Mozip. We'll take a short break and we'll be back. We have Ayad Shohati with NBA playoffs. This is Adel Manzib. Now, Ayad, we talked a little bit about the Eastern Conference. Let's talk about a little bit about the Western Conference. And we have Dallas Mavericks against the San Antonio Spurs. Who do you think will advance from there, and how was yesterday's game?
No, the Mavericks and the Spurs series is a great matchup, and I think yesterday's lose it's not a big upset for the Spurs because they're able to win the series. And yesterday's game, Dallas Mavericks were able to win it 105-97 Spurs.
So seems like the Mavericks took it away from the Spurs in their hometown. So do you think the Mavericks will advance from the series, or the Spurs will have a comeback?
No, actually, I think that that Spurs are an experienced team. It doesn't matter where they play, either they play at home or they play away. They are an experienced team, and I think they could win. Doesn't matter if they play at home or.
Now, is there any other games that's happening today later on in the Western Conference?
Yes, Denver and New Orleans Hornets. They're playing today at 10 on TNT.
So the Denver Nuggets are the ones who have Billups, right?
Chauncey Billups. Yes.
And how's Chauncey doing there with that team?
Actually, they improved this season. They actually won over 50 games, and Chauncey Billups is a great leader. He knows how to run the team like he used to do in Detroit, and I think he's gonna carry this team at least to the semifinals.
Ayad Shohati from Detroit, Michigan, our senior correspondent for the NBA. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Yemeni American Net listeners, you can listen to us online on the web at YemeniAmerican.com or YemeniAmerican.net. This is Adel Mozip with the NBA playoffs. Have a good day.